Good morning, students. Today we are going to see geography. Chapter Lines on a Globe. In this, we are going to discuss latitude and its effect, heat zones, longitudes and its effects, time, and GMT. That means Greenwich Mean Time. So, first we are going to see latitude. What is latitude? Latitude is the distance of a place north or south of the equator measured from the center of the earth. As the lines of latitude lie parallel to the equator, they are known as parallels. Okay. On a globe, parallels are actually circles that grow smaller towards the poles. The equator is the 0 degree parallel. It divides the earth into. So, the earth எப்படி பிரிக்குது? Northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. The lines of latitude are equidistant from each other and are drawn at intervals of 1 degree. So, 1 degree intervals இது பிரிக்குது. The distance between two consecutive latitudes is about 111 kilometers. Each degree of latitude is, so ஒரு degree of latitude 60 equal minutes பிரிக்கப்படுது and each minute is divided into 60 equal seconds. You will see that earth divided into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. We are seeing in this picture, isn't it? There are totally 180 latitudes now. So 90 in the northern hemisphere, 90 in the southern hemisphere. Let me see what are the important latitudes. Equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. Now we see about the heat zones. See, the equator divides the earth into two. So here we are going to discuss about torrid zone, temperate zone and heat zones. Okay. Parallels help us mark the heat zones of the earth. Due to the tilted nature of the earth's axis, there is an unequal distribution of heat and solar energy on the surface of the earth. So, places that receive the vertical rays of the sun receive more heat. So, சூரிய கதிர்கள்னு சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, அது நேரடியாக விழுகும்போது நமக்கு எப்படி இருக்கும்? மோர் ஹீட் அதிகமாக இருக்கும் and are hotter than places that receive the slanting rays of the sun. சூரிய ஒளிக்கதிர்கள் நம்ம மேலே ஸ்லைடாக படும்போது அதனுடைய தாக்கம், அதனுடைய சூடு குறைவாக இருக்கும். So based on the amount of solar energy received, each hemisphere is divided into three: torrid zone, temperate zone, frigid zone. Now we are going to see what is the torrid zone. The torrid zone என்னமா? The region between the Tropic of Cancer. Here we are seeing in the picture, see the region between the Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer க்கும் Tropic of Capricorn க்கும் நடுவுல உள்ளதுதான் torrid zone. So the midday sun shines directly over places lying between the Tropics of Cancer and Capricorn at least once a year. Therefore, this region receives maximum heat. So, இந்த இடத்துல வந்து அதிக அளவான heat இருக்கும். And is the hottest zone. Most of the South India lies in the torrid zone. So, most of the South India நமக்குலாம் எப்பவுமே எப்படி இருக்கு? வெப்பம் அதிகமாக தானே இருக்கு. So, next, the temperate zone. The region lying between the Tropic of Cancer. அதாவது Tropic of Cancerக்கும் Arctic Circleக்கும் நடுவில் இந்த northern hemisphere and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere are called the temperate zones. So as the midday sun does not shine directly over places lying beyond the tropics, these regions receive slanting rays. சூரியனுடைய கதிர்கள் எப்படி இருக்கு? சாய்வா, ஸ்லாண்டிங்னா சாய்வா விழுது. And are thus moderately heated. Next, frigid zone. The angle of the sun's rays keeps decreasing as we go towards the poles. Thus, in the regions lying between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere, and between the Antarctic Circle and South Pole in the southern hemisphere, very little heat is received from the sun and they are very cold. சூரியனுடைய ஒளிக்கதிர்கள் மிகவும் குறைவாக இருக்கும். அதனால இந்த பிரதேசம் எப்படி இருக்கும்? குளிர் பிரதேசமா இருக்கும். These regions are known as the frigid zone or polar regions. Here we see in short the frigid zones also known as polar regions. Just to discuss now. North frigid zone lies between North Pole and Arctic Circle. So it is easy to remember. South frigid zone lies between South Pole and Antarctic Circle. Temperate zone பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா North temperate zone lies between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle. So South temperate zone பார்த்தோம்னாக்கா lies between Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle. So what about the torrid zone? Is known as the tropics. It lies between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So it also divided into North Torrid Zone, South Torrid Zone. So North Torrid Zone lies between the equator and Tropic of Cancer. South Torrid Zone lies between the equator and Tropic of Capricorn. Next we see about the longitudes. So longitudes we can easily remember long longitudes. The longitude is the distance of any place on the earth east or west of the prime meridian measured from the center of the earth. Like latitude, longitude is also a measurement of an angle and is thus expressed in degrees east or west of the prime meridian. On a globe, meridians are shown as a series of semicircles that run from the north. அதாவது நார்த்ல இருந்து சவுத் போலுக்கு போகும். It's looking like a semicircle. Unlike parallels, all meridians are equal in length. So இங்கே எல்லா meridians எப்படி இருக்கும்? Length equal இருக்கும். The distance between consecutive meridians is not constant. The lines are furthest apart at the equator and they meet at the poles. Okay. Already we saw the latitude divide the earth into north and south hemisphere, southern hemisphere. Like the same longitude. Okay, the prime meridian divides the earth into eastern and western hemisphere. Here we are seeing in the picture. See, so there are totally 360 longitudes. 180 in the eastern hemisphere and 180 in the western hemisphere. So what is local time? As the earth rotates from the west to east. Okay, so the earth, பூமி rotate ஆகும்போது the direct rays of the sun falls on each meridian one by one. So சூரியனுடைய நேரடி பார்வை வந்து விழுவும். All places that lie on a meridian have the same time. The time when the sun is directly over a meridian is midday or noon at that meridian. This is known as local time. So the local time is the same for all places lying on a meridian. And it's called Indian Standard Time. IST that means Indian Standard Time. So Standard Time, if each meridian passing through a country follows its own time, it will create a lot of confusion. To avoid this confusion, the countries have their own standard time. The middle longitude of a country is taken as standard meridian and the local time of that meridian is fixed as standard time. Then we see about the time zones. Until the 19th century, each city had a clock with its own hour. ஒரு நாடும் பார்த்தோம்னா அவங்களுக்குள்ள தனியான கடிகாரம் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க. Consequently, it was difficult to organize the means of transport among cities and countries. ஸோ ஒரு இடத்துல இன்னொரு இடத்துல ட்ராவல் பண்ணுறதுக்கு அவங்களுக்கு நேரத்தை கணக்கிறதுக்கு மிகவும் கஷ்டமாக இருந்துச்சு. ஸோ டைம் ஜோன்ஸ் யூசிங் த கிரீன்விச் மெரிடியன் as a reference, a clock is set forward 1 hour for each time zone to the east and set back 1 hour for each time zone to the west. The time zones are defined by dividing the 360 degree of the earthly sphere into the 24 hours of the day. ஸோ அது மாதிரி 360 டிகிரியை 24 மணி நேரத்துக்கு பிரித்தோம்னாக்கா 1 ஹவருக்கு 15 டிகிரி நமக்கு வரும். ஸோ 15 டிகிரி is equivalent to 1 hour. As a result, each time zone corresponds to 15 degree of the Earth's circumference and is the equivalent of 1 hour. So the Greenwich Mean Time அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம்னா just like different local time can cause confusion with the same country, the various time zones around the world can cause inconvenience in international dealings. To solve this issue, the local time of the prime meridian is used as the international standard time. So இந்த மாதிரி ப்ராப்ளம்லாம் கஷ்டங்களை தவிர்க்கிறதுக்காக நம்ம இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டைம் யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். Since the prime meridian passes through Greenwich, its local time is known as Greenwich Mean Time, அதாவது GMT. இப்போ நம்ம வித்தியாசம் பார்க்க போனோம்னா IST is 5.5 hours ahead of GMT. So Indian Standard Time is 5.5 hours ahead of GMT, that is Greenwich Mean Time. Here we see the international dateline. Time, as we have seen, changes by 1 hour for every 15 degree of longitude. So ஒரு மணி நேரத்துக்கு 15 டிகிரிக்கு டிஃப்ரென்ஸ் ஆகுது நம்ம பார்த்தோம். This makes it very confusing for international travelers, especially if they are crossing several time zones. To make things easier, the 180-degree meridian was chosen as the point from where each day is said to actually start on the earth. It is also the place where one calendar day changes to the next. So there is thus a difference of 1 day on either side of this imaginary line. For example, if it is 20 May on the eastern side, eastern side 20 May அப்படிங்கிற date இருந்ததுனாக்கா of the 180-degree meridian, it will be 19 May on the western side. So western side பார்த்தோம்னா அந்த date எப்படி இருக்கும், 19 May இருக்கும். This line is known as the international date line. So a traveler crossing the line from east to west gains a day. So eastல இருந்து வெஸ்ட்டுக்கு போகும்போது அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு நாள் அது லாபமா இருக்கும். While one crossing it from west to east, westல இருந்து east இங்கிட்டு கிராஸ் பண்ணாங்கன்னா டிராவல் பண்ணாங்கன்னா அந்த ஒரு நாள் அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு லாஸ், இழப்பா இருக்கும். Okay. Here we see the earth grid. What is earth grid, ma? The network that is created through the crisscrossing of parallels and meridians is known as the earth grid. The parallels and meridians intersect each other at right angles. The points where they intersect are known as coordinates. So the points meet பண்ணது இல்லையா, intersect ஆகுது இல்லையா, அந்த பாயிண்ட் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம், coordinates. Coordinates give the exact location of a place. இப்போ நம்ம ஊபர் கால் டாக்ஸி ஏதாவது கால் பண்ணுறோம்னு வைங்களேன். ஸோ ஹவ் யூ நோ த பிளேஸ் வேர் வி ஆர் ஸ்டேயிங், அவங்களுக்கு நம்ம இருக்கிற இடம் எப்படி தெரியும்? ஸோ யூஸிங் திஸ் only. Okay. So coordinates give the exact location of the place. For example, London is located in the point where the 51.5 degree north latitude and the 0.05 degree west longitude meet. So 51.5 degree north latitude and 0.05 degree west longitude are the coordinates of London. Okay. Okay. With this, we'll finish the session and we will meet in the next class. Thank you, children.